Okay, one chance to say hello, Hugo.
Hi,
Okay, good. All right. So this is it, Monday, week 2. We're looking at changing from mixed numbers to improper fractions. Before we go any further, though, we need to talk about what is an improper fraction.
Jake.
Yes, tell me.
Oh, an improper fraction is basically where the numerator is larger than the denominator.
Denominator. Great. Okay, so e.g., so type this in as a little subheading underneath this heading. Okay, and then e.g. 5 4. Fourths. 5 quarters, 5 over 4, 5 quarters.
5 quarters.
Okay, so it is when the numerator is larger. Okay. But what essentially it means is that this number, this improper fraction, is larger than 1 whole. Okay? So if I had the denominator of a quarter, what would my numerator be if it was equal to 1? Hello, E6. 4, right. Okay? So that means the whole of the 4 pieces of this fraction are accounted for. So 4 out of 4 is equal to 1. So if the numerator is larger, it means that it's 1 and a bit more of a fraction. Okay? In this case, 5 over 4 is equal to 1 whole plus 1, the 1 quarter. Okay? Got that so far? So I'd like you to try and type that in as best you can with your formatting into your document. Alright, we're going to do heaps of examples of these, what they mean, but also how to go from one to the other. I'm not going to get you to type this next bit only because I don't think it will be very easy to do on your device, okay? But I'll talk you through it and then we'll do some examples in our books, right? So just close your devices for the moment, please. Close your devices. Okay, so someone give me an easy example of an improper fraction. Oh, sorry, a mixed number. Give me a mixed number, please, Nick.
1.5.
1 and that's a bit too easy, a bit hard.
1 and 1 quarters.
Okay, 1 3/4. That's better. So it's 1 whole and 3/4 as well together, more than 1. Okay, so what you need to be doing to change from a mixed number to an improper fraction, and I'll show you how to do the opposite in a sec, is that you need to do 2 things. Has anyone watched the video yet?
Yes. No.
Yeah, what do you need to do, Will?
So you times the whole number by the denominator.
Yep, you times this one. Yep. And then?
Add that onto the numerator.
Right, and then add it onto the numerator, okay? So 1 times 4 is 4. 4 plus 3 is?
7.
Now what do I put down here?
4.
Why?
Because it's still quarters.
Right, it's still quarters. Great answer, okay? It's still the same denominator. Alrighty? Now, you can see in this example how to go back the other way. You ask yourself, so that's number 1. How many,
Subtracted and divided.
sort of, how many times does the denominator fit into the what?
Numerator.
Okay? And in this case, how many times does 4 fit into 7?
Twice.
Once. Okay? And then the second thing you ask yourself is how many is left over?
1.
3.
3. That's what I said.
3. There are 3 left
3.
over.
Okay? And so I've got one time that it fits in, and 3 left over out of 4. Okay, because that's the original denominator. Let's do another example.
Excuse the teachers for the interruption. If you have any furniture, desks, chairs, etc. in your room you would like removed, please send them down to the flagpole area so they can be picked up immediately by Property and Services.
Where's the flagpole?
Oh.
Can you take that chair behind you, Charlotte, please? And can you take the one that's next to Cooper? So I'll just put this here.
Cooper.
I can have this chip.
Yeah.
I can have the chip. You may take
Okay.
You may take the chip.
Yeah, well, just give it to Charlie. Charlie can lift 2 chairs, I'm pretty sure. Charlie strong enough?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, not that one. That goes back.
I'll take it, Dicker. Okay.
Okay, someone give me a mixed number that's like more than 2. Like 2 and something. Nothing? Let's do 7 eighths.
Chew me, bro.
Okay, now multiply and then plus. Guys, you really should be more excited about this.
16.
Alrighty.
Excitement.
2 times 8 is
16
plus 7
23.
over.
8.
Okay, the other way.
Oh, that's what long thing
How many times does 8 fit into 23 without going over?
Many times.
Akira? And how many left over? Easy to go back the other way when we've already just done it, but when you just have this isolated question, and you didn't know that, you need to be extra careful. Alright, so I'm going to give you 4 more examples to do in your books, okay? So, setting up in your books, just do the heading. Alright. Okay. Thank you. Alright, ready to go through these ones? Yep, so we're timesing then plus and then over the original denominator. 4 times 7 is 28 plus 3 is 31 over
7
Awesome. 8 times 3
equals
24.
No, it's not. No, it's, yeah, it's 24.
is 24.
It's 26.
My goodness. 5 times 4
5 times 4 is 20. That's 1. That's 21. It's quick math.
A bit less noise, please. Okay, cool. So we're timesing, then plussing, and then putting our answer over the original denominator to do these ones. Okay. Now, kind of different, but doing the same thing just in reverse. You're asking yourself, how many times does the denominator, 2 in this case, fit into the numerator of 17? But you can't go, close enough and it goes over. Okay? You've got to wait, you've got to get there without going over. So 2 times, how many times? 8, excellent. 8 gets me to 16. 9 would get me to 18, that's over 17, so I can't use it. 8, and how many's left over? 1. Over my original denominator of 2. Okay? How many times does 8 fit into 31?
A lot of times.
Yes, please, thank you.
3.
3 times, great, gets me to 24. 24 to 31 is a gap of,
Every single one.
yep. And then my original denominator is 8. Okay, how many times does 3 fit into 14?
3.
Charlie.
4
times and then 2 left over.
Awesome. Got the idea? Excellent. Okay, if you get stuck at any time in this topic, I'm going to post this video onto the class website. There's also another one from a couple of years ago with different examples, okay, going between the two. Alright, you're going to look at chapter 6F, and there's lots of questions in each section, okay? So one has like 10 questions. If you find that you get the first 3 or 4 like really quickly, and you're sure you're right, then I'm happy for you to do every second question in each thing. So A, C, E, etc. But if it's taking you a little bit more than it would be, like if you're not getting it automatically, then just take your time and do each question. Okay? Essentially, it's showing the same sort of idea that we've been going through. Cool?